group of people. It could turn very volatile if you move law enforcement in there in the wrong way and turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive confrontation and altercation.
What did that dickhead just say? Did he literally just say that it could turn into an altercation or a confrontation if they sent law enforcement in there to stop the people that are lighting cars on fire and watching them burn? What a dork. Dude, why does LA even have cops? These are the same news stations that are still saying that this is a mostly peaceful protest. Well, don't trip, bro, because the Marines are coming and I'm sure they'll be mostly peaceful too.
Why the
These leftist media don't know what they're talking about. These protests are not peaceful at all.
hell is everyone acting like I'm not doing anything about the mostly peaceful riots in Los Angeles? Can't they see I'm doing my job? I mean, for God's sake, it's not like anyone's setting things on fire. Besides, LA's still a wonderful place with great weather and the occasional 75,000 homeless people pooping in the streets. It's like people expect me to do something every time slightly less than peaceful rioters blow up a few cop cars.
I know what you mean, Gavin. It's disappointing people be acting like we not doing nothing. So how much barbecue sauce do you want on damn ribs?
A lot. Hello? Since you refuse to handle the riots in LA, I'm taking matters into my own hands and sending the National Guard. No, Donald, you can't. If you do that, then it's gonna make it obvious I'm not doing my job. Gavin, these people are violent and they're destroying the beautiful city of Los Angeles. Oh, so all of a sudden a bunch of arsonists and looters terrorizing the streets of Los Angeles is a problem. I'll have you know it's been happening for years and I've never complained about it.
Gavin Newsom, one of the most incompetent governors ever. Comment down below if you agree.
As riots erupted across the city of Los Angeles this week, immigration officials expressed their gratitude to illegal protesters for helpfully waving the flag of the specific country they'd like to be sent back to. The undocumented immigrants took to the streets to protest the country they journeyed thousands of miles to get to, and proudly waved the flags of the countries they journeyed thousands of miles to leave. While ICE agents often have difficulty sorting out where to deport illegals, this time, the protesters helpfully identified their countries of origin with large waving banners.
As law enforcement officers, we really appreciate when the protesters put the big flag up there so we can just send them on their way. You know, I also can never tell apart the Chinese and the Koreans either. And that reminds me all of Southeast Asia, Laos, Cambodia. It's just a jumble of yellow down there.
Officials report that of the flags being waved in the recent protests, Mexico accounted for 67% of them, followed by Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. One liberal college student was also reportedly waving the flag of House Baratheon.
That makes no sense at all. What are these people doing? Where is the American flag?
And was sent back on the first flight to Westeros. President Trump came down hard on the lawlessness and disorder in the city, saying he would be sending mostly peaceful military personnel to deal with the mostly peaceful rioters. It's terrible, just awful to see what Governor Newsom has done to the once great state of California. Sad.
Oh my gosh, this is turning into absolute chaos. Someone has to do something about this.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the icy riots here in LA. People are screaming. I think I just saw a cop throw hands with a furry, and Greg's trying to light a damn dart. Okay, I think it's time I get the fuck out of here. Someone said the Marines are coming, and I don't know where Greg is, so let me know where I should go next.
Elon,
Oh my god, this is probably the funniest meme I've seen all week.
I need your Tesla bots to shut down the protests in LA and round up all the Mexicans. My Tesla bots aren't for beating up protesters, they're for boinking. Boinking? They give head too? The best head. And you can't have any because you're not my friend anymore. Fine then, I don't need you. You're not the only geek I know that can build robots. Zuck, I need you to build me some robots to get rid of all the Mexicans. You can't boss me around like that, Trump. I know karate. Okay, I'll build the robots. Program it to give me head too.
What? I don't think Mark Zuckerberg is gonna replace Elon Musk anytime soon. Honestly, that's not gonna happen.
Leftists spent the weekend working out their Trump and Musk derangement syndrome in public in a collective therapeutic protest. Oh look, mask wearers, outside, in 2025. Color me shocked. What exactly are these people upset about?
He's trying to be king of America. There's no kings in America. Everybody, we're equal. And the fact that he's trying to change what we have known for hundreds of years is pissing me off.
Profound.
Profound. I think the derangement syndrome is strong in this one.
Right wing has been attacking voting rights for quite a while, and we kind of need voting rights if we're going to be a democracy.
The hilarious irony of cutting to a flag of a country that canceled their elections and refuses to have them. When he says voting rights, I can only assume he means voter ID, which is supported by a huge majority of the country, by the way.
Exactly. It makes no sense at all that you should not have any ID when you're trying to vote. Every country in the planet does this.
CNN's Brian Stelter is warning everyone that videos of the violent riots happening in LA could give a false impression.
You've got to be careful at a delicate moment like this to look at the timestamps, look at the dates, look at when things are actually posted, and if they're really from the situation they're purporting to be. So you might be looking at a video of something, wondering what's happening in LA. It's actually from 2 days ago. And that's, it only matters because it can give people a false impression of what's actually happening at a moment of unrest.
Stelter says that riot videos from yesterday could be misleading because apparently when LA burns for 48 hours straight, we're only supposed to worry about the things that are currently on fire. It's not the violence that's dangerous. No, the real danger is when it's not being live streamed.
I think the media is going way too far. There are extreme people on the left and on the right as well. But I'm cozy right there in the middle.
You can see here, John, this may be the most peaceful protest in history. People just having a good time watching peaceful cars burning peacefully. Here, immigrants line up, chock full of peace, telling the police to burn in hell, peacefully, of course, and die, piggy, die. I think those are all actual quotes from Mother Teresa and Mahatma Gandhi. Your heart breaks as these good Samaritans fixing a sign that says, warning, peaceful criminals at play. The racist cops packing pieces, the rioters packing just peace. To quote Jack Nicholson, you can't handle the peace. I think part of the problem, all these white people never been to a block party. They never been, fam. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what peace looks like. As mayor, I'm officially naming this year's Summer of Love Part 2.
This is nothing but peaceful. They said, sir, I think they're smoking the peace pipe because this is out of control. These are animals. We're even thinking of building a big, beautiful wall around Los Angeles and making it a maximum security prison. Think of that.
I mean, did somebody say Shavasana? Because this riot is giving big yoga class energy. I mean, this is like watching a bunch of deaf mutes play with a room full of kittens. That's how calming this is.
Oh, these are criminals, these are bad people, these are murderers and rapers. We're gonna get every last one of these people out of here, and that's all I have to say about that.
I have no idea what you just said to me, but it is peaceful, is it not?
Oh, I'm about to give you a piece of my fist in your mouth. Tom Holman, he's a racist bully. I'm not afraid. Come arrest me.
This is the most hilarious voiceover I've seen in a while.
Get it over with. Attacking Angelinos. They raped and murdered people with 100% peace. That is a great, great margin of peace. But put me in cuffs. Strip me down, spank me, because I've been a bad little peaceful piggy.
I mean, John, some are comparing this peaceful riot to being somewhere up in the Himalayan mountains in a meditation circle, while Owen Wilson reads you ASMR nursery rhymes while laying under a weighted anxiety blanket topped with golden retriever service puppies as a non-binary asexual monk softly plays sound bowls and gives you a scalp massage with a feather plucked from an angel's wings. All while an old but wise Chinese woman rubs lavender oil all over your feet. That's all for now. Join us for more coverage of this peace orgy in about 30 seconds. For now, peace out.
That was absolutely hilarious. That was a clip made by Tyler Fisher. He's absolutely a great comedian. Make sure you go check him out.
I fully support what our president is doing to California right now. Sorry, not sorry. If I ran the show, things would be a whole lot different. I would bring in a fleet of fire trucks and break out the fire hoses. We're gonna wash that commie raid out of your hair. Sorry, not sorry. And for all of you waving your country's flag and burning our American flag, well, we're not gonna send you on air adios amigos and give you your due process. Barack Obama didn't. We're just gonna throw you into a massive catapult and yeet you the fuck out of here. And for the Americans who are out here protesting, hurling rocks at our ICE agents, we're going to round up all of your parents, have them come on the national news, tell you that they're cutting the umbilical cord, cutting off your Xbox Live accounts, and you're getting kicked out of your parents' basements forever. And that is how you solve this crisis. This video is for entertainment purposes only.
I just love the emoji at the bottom. Ice, ice, baby. Just like the song. Absolutely amazing.
If we didn't send out the National
Oh my
Guard,
gosh, we
and
didn't
last time
need the
we gave a little
National
additional
Guard. Right? It was all fine
would
until
have-
he
Los
ruined
Angeles would be
everything. It's all his
now.
fault.
Los
It's
Angeles
all
would be
Trump's fault.
not a lot.
Because they called out the National Guard. There was violence. There was no violence.
Of course there was no violence, silly.
Nope.
This is California.
Yep.
There's never violence in California.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's been no violence at all. None.
This isn't a riot.
Nope.
It's a peaceful protest.
Very peaceful.
And it's actually more magical than it is peaceful.
Oh, it's very, very magical.
It's just hardworking people showing their passionate civic engagement.
Couldn't agree with you more, boss.
I've never been more proud.
Hey, look at that energy out there.
That's California spirit right there. Ah,
Gavin Newsom as incompetent. Karen Bass as idiot. It's illegal to arrest someone for a crime. Absolutely ridiculous what's happening right there.
look at those amazing Californians trying to save someone from a burning building.
These are heroes. True California heroes.
Wow. Look at those great fathers taking some time off of work to shop for their kids.
Trump supporters will say they're just looters.
Those aren't looters.
Nope.
They're just good fathers who
Real
need
good
new
fathers.
Used to put food on the table.
Oh, yeah.
North Hollywood Division.
See that?
Yep.
Lighting cop cars on fire, that's a symbol of peace.
Yep.
Unity.
Yep.
It's like a campfire for the community.
And it brings so many good people together.
Exactly. They're just barbecuing.
Oh, I bet it tastes delicious.
It's a family thing.
Yep.
Trump supporters wouldn't understand.
No way.
Waving a Mexican flag while trashing the city you live in? That's literally the most American thing you can do.
Oh, yeah. You're not a true American unless you wave a Mexican flag while setting a cop car on fire.
Right? It's like
Guys, I can't. This is absolutely hilarious. This is way too good. I want to see more of this.
totally the American way.
Yep.
It's like baseball and apple pie.
Oh, yeah. And if they're right, it's Americans, too.
Right? It's called freedom of expression,
Yep.
people. It's the First Amendment.
Yeah, look it up, Trump supporters.
Oh, look at how he keeps the American flag
Oh,
warm.
he really loves America. You can
Oh,
tell.
yeah.
Been going on right outside the federal detention center. Most of those demonstrators were very peaceful.
Well, duh, it's peaceful.
Duh.
We don't need the National Guard or
Nope,
the
go
Marines.
away.
We've totally got this under control.
Yes, we
Just
do.
like when we had those wildfires handled a few months ago.
Oh, we did such a good job at putting those fires
Oh, yeah, we
out.
totally handled
Well done. What a great cartoon right there. Pointing out the absolute insanity that is going on within these protesters in
The
LA right
left,
now.
which has no morals, pretends to have a moral superiority, finds a instance to capitalize on, and it allows them to be completely lawless and loot and steal and kill. That's the left. And the right never understands this. They always want to, oh, we gotta be nice and reasonable. They're not nice, reasonable people that you're dealing with. They're evil people. They're immoral degenerates. That's who you're dealing with. You're not dealing with a person who's interested. We should debate the civic rights of nationalists and the laws of the Constitution, like the way libertarians think. Well, if we could just convince everybody of rational civil statesmanship, they don't care about that. You think a cholo cares about, hey, bro, I want to be a statesman, bro. I want to be like Ron Paul, dude. I'm going to go get my degree in constitutional law, bro. Don't nobody care about constitutional law. Don't no cholo gonna get a degree from Harvard in constitutional law, bro. See. They're gonna make it Mexico. While you're over here trying to debate the logic of John Locke and property theory and the social contract. Meanwhile, bricks are flying at your face. What did you hear? That true treatises on government, John Locke explains in the social contract. Another brick hits you in the face.
Oh my god. What a great rant. This was an absolutely amazing character right there. He's just making fun of everybody, and I love it.
Who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot, nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so, when martial law is called, what are you going to say? I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know.
I mean, I'm just appalled. There ain't no violence. There is no violence here. Nobody got shot. Nobody got killed. Nobody dying. Nobody screaming. Donald Trump lying. He deploying the National Guard. Peaceful protest. That's what we've been doing. This is as peaceful as it was in 2020. We just got cities burning. That's it. This is peaceful. These insurrectionists complaining about their businesses burning, but we had them walking through the halls of the Capitol Hill. It's not reasonable, y'all. This is peaceful. You see it? So goddamn peaceful.
Peaceful protest right there, bros.
Peaceful. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Oh shit! Look what I can do.
Estepalti for two. She is an absolutely great comedian. She does a great impression of Kamala Harris, and I love her. Absolutely hilarious. Check her out.
It has been an all-you-can-eat buffet of comedy when it comes to these LA protests. I can't get enough. And people are like, oh, I think you got the wrong picture up there, Mike. That doesn't look like LA. That looks like Mexico. Exactly. Now you're starting to get it. They're very upset about these deportations. There's a bunch of people in the country illegally, so now they're going to get deported. And these people are like, oh no, Mexico. Because are you saying Mexico is good? That's where you don't want to go? Or that's where they should send you when they catch you? I think it's probably that last one.
Exactly, that doesn't make sense at all. Just like Cat Williams was saying, if you love Mexico so much, just go to Mexico, honestly.
Sending a signal, hey, when you do get me, Mexico! So if you're in the LA area, you might want to pick up a state flag of Hawaii or Florida, wherever you want to go on vacation. I think they'll send you. Now, Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass, the brain trust there in California, Gavin Newsom, he's so mad at the Donald for sending in the National Guard to help out with law and order. Gavin's so mad, he's like, I'm gonna sue him. I'm gonna sue him. Yeah. How dare someone send the cavalry to your aid to restore law and order? That's like your house is burning down, right? And then your neighbor calls the fire department and you're like, well, dude, what are you doing? I'm gonna sue you. I need this whole thing to go down. I need the insurance money. I think that's what it is. There's got to be some kind of...
I agree. That makes no sense at all. What these two are doing is pure incompetence and pure insanity. What a bunch of useless politicians.
People are calling us criminals that are prone to violence and a tax burden to the American economy. I know, what an offensive stereotype that is just not true. We should riot. Assault police officers, government officials, National Guard, destroy public and private property, steal. I'm gonna stop you right there. Wait, so if people are deporting us because they think that we're violent criminals and ultimately tax burdens, and the way that we try to stop them thinking that is by being violent criminals and damaging public property that have to be paid by taxes or taxpayers, do you think that's wise? Do you think that's...
Probably not.
Do you think that's smart? I don't think that's smart.
I don't think
okay,
that's
I'm
smart.
seeing your point. Okay, how about this? What if we showed our love for America by constantly crapping on America and waving around a different country's flag? That will show them how much we want to be here.
I don't know. If I invited someone to my house or they showed up uninvited and I still provided them with the living, but all they did was complain, I would think they're ungrateful and just tell them to leave and go back to where they came from. I don't know. If I invited someone to my house or they showed up uninvited, but I still gave them a living, but they complained all the time, I would just call them ungrateful and tell them to go back to where they came.
Bro, I ain't going back over there. Are you crazy? Dude, it's crap over there. Crap.
I love this guy. He makes great comedy, he makes great skit, and he just speaks out the truth. It is pure common sense what he's saying right there.
It's crazy. I live in Los Angeles, so I have to go home tomorrow to a bunch of riots.
riots. I have to, like, there's riots all over LA right now because our mayor doesn't like ice or water. It's crazy. Because of the fires. Hey, these are jokes, not riddles. Thank you for that. Last time I was here in Naples while the fires were going on, and every time I come here, I have to go home. It was crazy. Those fires. I was in Naples, and I turned on the news. There's fires. I called my wife, and I'm like, we have a daughter. I'm gonna get our daughter, get our 2 dogs. We have 3 cats. We have 4 chickens. We have 5 bunnies. I sort of get everybody, put them in a car, and drive to Fresno, where her mom lives. And I'm so happy I did because I came home to an empty house. Yeah, it was like there was no water. Like if I want to see empty hose, I'd watch the Kardashians.
Oh boy, that is funny. This guy is a great set.
And now the Olympics are coming to California in 2028, and they better not have a torch.
That was a great joke, and I love it. What a great comedian right there. He's gonna get famous.
Hey, this is Elon Musk. Let's see what's going on in the streets. Oh, at least it's not a Tesla. Is this normal? It's a nice sunny day, and I just want to make sure to get my daily steps in. So, hey, check out my Trump hairdo. What are there so many people here for? I'm so confused. I just want to be among the everyday people for a day. And I gotta say, if this was my life, I would want to get on one of Elon's spaceships. Pack your bag, boys. We're going to Mars. Oh, the Trump sent an assassin?
What is going on in LA right now? Absolute insanity.
Yeah. You are? I am. Oh, something blew up. I hope it's not a Tesla. I just want to take a moment to say hi to Amber Heard. Well, could someone please explain what was going on in LA today? And if you want to go to Mars, just
obviously this was a fake video. It is a deep fake, an AI generated video, but honestly I find it still funny.
Hey, how long do protests usually last? It's just if we're going to be here all day, maybe we should get some wings. Buffalo wings. No, I'm totally passionate about our cause. We gotta protect our blue chiefs. I mean, democracy. In fact, maybe we should move the protests to Spring Street and Alpine. Ooh, there's also a place on East 6th. Obviously, I don't think that getting wings is more important than dismantling the racist police force that keeps us all impoverished and oppressed. I'm just saying we can do both. Sorry, it's a little loud. The people are banding together saying we will lean on each other in the face of a punishing carceral state. No, atomic habanero. I'm on 3rd and Broadway. No, you see the historic clash between our embattled communities and a fascist neo-Gestapo nourished on suffering and violence? Yeah, park near that.
What?
Ooh, mama.
That makes no sense at all.
Boneless? What am I, in kindergarten? No, I ordered bone-in wings. We cannot tolerate these abuses any longer. Who's with me? The Waymo's on fire? My milkshake was in there.
What a great sketch right there. This guy is telling out just like it is, pointing out the truth. Honestly, we will see what happens next. Hopefully it will stop soon. Hopefully Trump is able to restore order once and for all. Let me know what you think about this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Click right there to watch the next one, and I will see you there. Bye bye.